Welcome to Div Tech 101, aka BlackMantel. It's how to discuss information technology, also known as IT. And in today's video, I got a very special topic that is definitely true at heart here. And this one is about how to build a self-taught tech career from scratch in 2025. And this is going to be something that you can definitely take with you as you go on your journey. If you're going into IT, and I definitely want to make sure that those of you out there who have zero experience, this is basically a self-taught guide because there's definitely a lot of information here. Now, for many of you who may be college students, you may be just a average everyday person in the community who don't have a college degree. Definitely some free and low cost resources, real skills, and personal projects that you can do if you're in the IT space. Now, here's the thing: the absolute truth about getting into tech, and like I said, this is very very personal to me. If you think that you need a 4-year degree to get into tech to land a job in 2025, nah, you don't even need that. What you need is the ability to be able to focus on some real skills through these platforms that are out here and a solid plan. For example, if you want to get into cybersecurity, if you want to get into system administration, like there are so many different platforms out here. And I mentioned some previously on different posts that I've done, such as you have CBT Nuggets, you got Pluralsight, but CBT Nuggets is more, I would say it's more like networking and cybersecurity. Pluralsight kind of has a mix, the development operations, IT operations, system administration, and stuff like that. Now, I'm not endorsed by those platforms and everything, so this is definitely something that you will want to do research on in terms of which one you want to get into, but you definitely have to pick your path in tech, okay? Do not just go out there and just start getting certifications. First, figure out what side of the industry that you want to go on. Like I said, you have cybersecurity, you have cloud operations, cloud computing such as AWS, you got Azure, you got DigitalOcean, you have those different platforms. And you also have the GCP for Google as well. You have web development, you got data analytics out there, you have data science, you have AI, okay, artificial intelligence or ML, machine learning. Those are mostly intermediate topics and above. But once you pick your interest, you pick based on your interests and the job demand for it. Cybersecurity is very, very hot right now. So, for example, this is something that you want to pay attention to because this is something that I saw personally. When looking for those opportunities, if you're using LinkedIn, if you're using Indeed, or you're using any other platform out there to search for jobs, don't do not just apply for jobs on those sites. If you find a job on LinkedIn, look for the company name. Once you find the company name on LinkedIn, you see the job description. Open up a new tab, go directly to that site, and apply for the job through the site. Most definitely do this. Let me say this again. If you go on LinkedIn and say you find a cybersecurity job, for example, from Red Canary, let's just use that as an example. Do not apply for Red Canary on LinkedIn. Go to the Red Canary official site or the Netflix official site or the Amazon official site. Go to their actual site, find the job that you saw on the job poster, but apply for it on the business official website. Do that. It's because you have to reverse engineer what employees are hiring for. And there's a whole nother backstory I can do on LinkedIn, Indeed, and those other ones there. Now, you have to learn the fundamentals. This can be from free to very cheap. You newbies out there, YouTube will be the number one thing, hands down, because it's hundreds and thousands of videos out there on tech. Even looking on the videos that I have on the channel, I've been through some of those different free things and told you about them. You have Coursera, you have Free Code Camp, you got the Google Career Certificates, you got all these kind of things. For the cyber, you got Try Hack Me, you got Hack the Box. Those are some really good resources out there. Um, and just to show you here, I'm going to go to the Try Hack Me so you can see it. And Try Hack Me, a it's like almost having a lab. So, for example, I always bring the good old computer out. Instead of trying to build a lab on your laptop, just go to the Try Hack Me site, right? Once you go to the Try Hack Me site, you can see they have a whole bunch of different like opportunities here. And this is if you're totally getting into cybersecurity. You can do the same for the other lines of work as well. But go on here and take a look at it. You can sign up for free. And if you decide to pay, there's more other items that you can look at on there as well. But check it out. Like it's definitely possible. Now, for cloud stuff, you got Amazon Web Services. So if I use AWS, you can go to Amazon Web Services, go and search for it. Amazon Web Services got the cloud computing aspect. So when you go to their specific site for that, you can go in there and you can just start looking at the learn category, and you can go into the introduction piece for this. You can learn what is cloud computing, and you can go in, create an AWS account, and start connecting to things. Like these resources are openly available out there. You just have to read it and go through it. Now, you got your web and your data, such as like your W3 schools. Some people still use that. You got Khan Academy, you got Data Count. Like, guys definitely got free tiers out there. Take notes like you're getting graded, because it's definitely going to stick better in that regard. Now, build real projects out there. Create you a portfolio. If you're trying to like cybersecurity, do a basic security audit of your home Wi-Fi and network. See if anything's open. See how well protected you are. Try to create a chat bot or automation script, or even if you're trying to get into web development, try your test or website. Try something like that on one of these sites and see how it work out. Now, here's where the additional thing comes in at. Certifications may or may not help you depending on how far you want to go. Let me tell you this: experience is going to beat certifications any day, because certifications just so that you know that you have structure, that you can take a test. Experience means that you've actually broken things down and you know how it actually works. Certifications, basic entry level, you got everything from your Google IT support certifications to your Security Plus. You have your AWS Cloud Practitioners. You got all those different kinds of certifications. And they show commitment even if you don't have the job history. Once you start getting the job history, then the certification is going to matter less and less and less. So I'm not endorsing you to get certifications. I'm just saying, just don't get cert happy and just start getting them. If you get one good cert, make sure you got a portfolio as well that can match that to give you an even start. Networking is an important thing, and I'm not talking about running data cables from the wiring closet through the ceiling, all that. I'm not talking about that. Networking meaning going out in the open market and meeting everyday people who work for organizations and try to get some mentorship. Tech is 50% people, and it could be more than that. The other 50% is problem solving. And you want to show people that you can learn, you can explain things, you can take the initiative. And taking the initiative in tech is big. Do not be an IT person that just sits and wait to be told what to do. Document your journey. If you want to get on to Twitter, start a blog. You want to start a YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel and talk about your journey. I started my journey before YouTube was even out, before social media was out. I started my IT journey. That's how long I've been like in the space, and I absolutely love it. But you have to keep growing so you don't get stuck in the same circle. Follow tech news, go to tech sites, read the news, look at different projects, subscribe to newsletters. There is like hundreds and thousands of things that's out there. Now, once you land your first job in the tech space, keep learning because technology moves extremely fast. And sometimes you can get it off from underneath you because you don't want to get stagnant and lazy. Self learning has taught me more than on the job experience. Buy a beat up computer off of eBay or Amazon. Learn some things. That is what is very important. That's going to help you in this space. You want to learn networking, buy you an old switch, buy you an old server. If you can't do that, create you an account on one of the AWS platforms and set you up a virtual instance. Do that. It will help you out. But I started in this space with zero connections, no degree, and I end up working on some free laptops that people have thrown away. Then started buying, better and better and better computers. And that consistency made me very humble, but it also made me very hungry to learn. And I just continue to learn. So definitely drop a comment if you're starting your learning journey. If you some things that I didn't mention that you want to know more about, definitely let me know. And I try to definitely get back to you there. But people, once again, like this and subscribe to the channel. Div Tech 101, aka BlackMantel. Look forward to bringing more content to you soon.